A lot of us think that the brain is this very complex system in our body, and yes, it is very complex, but there's small, easy ways to figure out how to make your brain work for you. And once you know how to do those things, you can feel so much calmer in your soul and also know how to mitigate the stress in your life.
Okay, so what are some of those things that we can do then?
When we're stressed, a lot of us know that one of the stress hormones is cortisol. And then there's some other ones like adrenaline and norepinephrine. So those ones are good. Like if, we're going to the Olympics or something, you want those stress hormones because you want to perform. But being at a base level of those stress hormones is going to affect our mood, which science shows that it affects our mood. And then also it decreases your cognition. So you can't remember things. So a long period of stress is really just like bad for the body. And the ones that are good for us are calming hormones, are serotonin, dopamine. I think most people have heard of these hormones before, but just in case you have not, I happen to have a brain. So our brain is about the size of 2 fists inside our head. And this front of our brain, right behind our forehead, is the part of our brain that protects us. So it makes us calm. So I like to, when I teach this, I like to teach people that the front of our brain is like a nice cozy blanket. It makes us calm down. And then on the inside of our brain, here to open it up, there's this little tiny almond thing in here. There it is. And that's called our amygdala. And we need it for stress. Like if we have to lift a car off a person, but we don't need it all the time. And for most people in our society, it's really, it's overreactive. So, and that causes that increased high stress hormones. So how we get rid of that stuff, how we cover up that little almond size overreactor inside our brain with this nice cozy blanket are very easy things. So meditation is a huge one that we can do. And some people get scared of meditation because it seems like I don't know how to quiet my mind. It's hard, but just a simple way to do it is to put your hand on your belly, right over your belly button, and then you take a deep breath in with your eyes closed. And if you do that 3 times, that'll bring your stress hormone levels down. And all you have to do to make sure you're doing it properly is have your belly move up and down. And most people know how to breathe, so that's pretty easy. Another way to reduce your stress is to sleep, right? Also seems like that's an easy and hard answer as well. A lot of us have a hard time sleeping. So when you are sleeping, you want to increase those hormones that make you feel calm. So those oxytocin hormones, those serotonin hormones that make you feel like, ooh, I'm sleepy. So get yourself ready for bed. Don't be on your phone all night, like checking TikTok. That's going to make you awake. So if you keep your phone off and get rid of lights, that'll help you a lot when you're sleeping. And also doing that deep breath thing that I just talked about will help you get back to sleep if you're awake or up or in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because what can happen if you get stuck in that stressful cycle for a long period of time? It can impact your body over time, right?
So I'm a chiropractor and a meditation teacher. So both those things in my life, I see it every day, all day long. So when the body is stressed, we start to get pain. Our head hurts, our back hurts, we get headaches all the time. And those are just incredibly common ones. Other people, you have a heart attack. It's bad for you. And then in my other realm of teaching meditation, sometimes people feel like they're so stressed that they can't turn their mind off. They literally can't sit still. And those are hard things that we have to overcome, because being stressed out all the time is not good for us. And then in turn, it's not good for the other people we hang out with.
It's always fascinating to me that it's something so simple as breathing that can kind of recenter yourself and kind of get you grounded again. And it's something we can all do. So that's super useful.
Yeah. One thing that I like to do with the breathing, so some of us get stressed when we're transitioning from, let's say work to home. If you just do 3 breaths before you get out of your car or before you open up your laptop to work, that'll put you in a decreased stress response for the day. And who doesn't have time for 3 breaths? I think we all do.